Good evening, YouTube. Knock, knock. It's Neil de Beer. Good evening, United Independent Movement. Goeienaand, Molweni. Is anybody in the house? I see we've got 8 people. Goeienaand, goeienaand. Load shedding just finished. The new normal. As I iemand daar, if anybody is online on YouTube on our platform, good evening. I'm going to go live now on TikTok and on Facebook. Then we are all there. Good evening, goeienaand, Molweni, namaste, salam. Hope everybody's well. Goeienaand, hello. So to everybody, it is just on 8:20, but I couldn't wait anymore. Hope that everybody's alive. Is there anybody here? TikTok, your favorite stylish politician? And if I'm not, I don't care. I will still love you. So to my TikTok world, how are you, Leo? Good evening, Kat. Good to see you. Karel, my main man. Good to see you. Parkings, hello. Spook Hoender, naand. Gaan het goed, Clyde. Just greeting everybody. Klamini, Molweni, Mandy, TMG, you are in the house. Reinhard Viljoen on Facebook. Griekse Boertjie. Janola, Martie. Gaan het goed. Marlene. Everybody joining me. Kim Simmons, Jaguar, hello. Mari Miller, everybody on this very cold winter evening. Warm love and warm welcome to this 30 minutes or so with Neil de Beer, Straight Talk, our weekly update. My apology for last week. I'm leading certain and taking part in certain very national strategic discussions, and I can't always come live. They need me there. So ek vra groot om verskoning dat ek laasweek julle gemis het. Butali, hello. Molweni, Patrick, Remy, how are you? Katinka, Rita, good to see you, and to everybody on every platform. Mari Miller, Charmaine, Philip, yes, I missed you. Philip Noel, I missed you guys last week. So much to talk about tonight. Hello, Susan. Naand, hoe gaan dit met jou, William? The Joker, Dexter, Dad. Goeienaand, Hans. Goeienaand. I said that I'll start at 8:30 because of load shedding, but power went on miraculously here in Cape Town earlier, so I thought I'll just climb in. Rudy, goeienaand. I always greet people, always say to me, stop greeting everybody. No. If you've got manners, if you have love and respect for people, I don't care if it's social media. I want to say hello. This is my half an hour or 40 minutes with the people I love and with the people that are interested. So I'll say to as many people as possible, good evening. Donita, Karel, how's it, CB, Os, Masekinders, Mashi Top Gun, Stefanie Cruz, Jonathan Pluk, hello, uit Melkbosstrand uit Donita, MC Castel, hello, Eleanor. Yeah. So tonight, I'd like to share some stuff with you. If you will give me a couple of minutes of your time. I don't always talk out of my soul. I don't always have the opportunity to share life according to Neil. I always speak as the president of the UIM, councillor of City of Cape Town, friend, neighbor, politician. But will you forgive me if just tonight, no sludge, if I can speak from the heart? If I speak from the heart, jou teta nomslanje apa matabane, mamela, hoor my vanaand. I'd like to share some personal feelings about how I am currently feeling as Citizen X Neil de Beer a citizen of South Africa. I'd like to just talk to you. I always talk, yes, that's right, Chart. I talk from the heart, but tonight I want to dig deep as a dad, a father of 3 children, a Christian, son of God, and as a person that lives in my country of South Africa. So if you will excuse me, I don't want to talk tonight as a leader or as a politician, because I'm actually not a politician. I went into politics, left a very successful business and a couple of businesses 3 years ago because I decided that this country, my country, is worth fighting for. Ek het 3 jaar gelede een aand besluit dat genoeg is genoeg. That enough is enough. As many know, I was overseas most of the time building up a massive business, which COVID took from me. 6 years of my life. En soos baie van julle weet, in dieselfde jaar wat ek my besighede verloor en dit baie hard gaan, het ek op dieselfde jaar kanker gekry. Not only did I lose major business, but I got cancer. The cancer fought me, and at a stage, it broke me. Kanker het my gebreek. And I didn't know if I was going to be alive. And still there were people knocking me, attacking me. But it's fine. I know who I am. Ek weet wie ek is. Na 5 maande van kanker het ek uitgestap uit daai hospitaal uit. I walked out of that hospital in Somerset West. 98 days in ICU, 5 months in hospital, 5 surgeries. And like my dad, who died of cancer 12 years ago, I thought, this is it. And as I was lying in that bed in ICU, pipes here, I said the following, and I said it publicly, that if I survive, if I live, I will fight on for this country. I will not leave politics, and I will stand up on your behalf, no matter what you are. No matter if you're black or white or colored or Indian or what other race you think you are. But more than your race, you are South African. I walked out last year and I am alive today. Because of God and because of you. Yesterday was not a good day for me. I had a bad day. And I will tell you why Neil de Beer had a bad day. And I'd like to share this with you. You see, I had a bad day because farmers were murdered. Ek het 'n slegte dag gehad want hulle moord weer ons boere. Now I don't know why this is on my heart. Maar ek wil vandag vir julle iets sê. Ek het maandag in die publiek op TikTok, op Facebook, op YouTube, ek het op sosiale media geklim. Ek het my hart geskeur vir die boere. Maak nie saak watter kleur boere almagtig jy is nie, maar vir ons boere. Want ek het die prente gekry, ek het die boodskappe gekry. I've got the pictures, I've got the vivid imagination of our people being burnt alive and farmers that just want to make this country's food, not just being murdered, but being tortured alive. Now people say I mustn't get emotional. Of vir daai mense sê jou gat. En in plain Afrikaans, jou moer. Ek is 'n mens. My familie kom van plase af. South Africa, we've got to wake up now. This is not a racial issue. This is a food issue. This is a barbaric group of dark and evil people that would not just murder people, but torture them. Women, men and children. This is not right. This is probably one of the darkest hours in my life. Dis 'n baie donker tyd vir my. And I'll tell you why, South Africa. I prepared some stuff to talk about tonight. Nothing is more important now than just talking to you. Ons land is op ons knieë. Our country is on its knees because of this government. Yes, there was a time that I believed in Mandela. So did you. There was a time that I joined Mandela as a white South African, Afrikaner. I joined the vision and the dream of Nelson Mandela. I really did. I don't have regrets. I took my decision as a man. And like a man, I'll take my right and I'll take my wrong. I will admit when I've made mistakes, and I have made many. But I believed in the Mandela dream of a rainbow nation, a country that could drop the past and fight for the future together. And I woke up a couple of years ago recognizing that we failed. We failed. We failed the country. We failed the nation. We failed you. I want to say I am sorry as a man to each and every citizen of this country that we let you down. Ek wil openhartig vanaand voor my God staan en sê ek is jammer. Ek is jammer ons het julle laat val. Ek is jammer ons het julle teleurgestel. En as 'n leier namens daai ruggraatloose geen respekende leiers in die land, wil ek sommer namens hulle sê ek is jammer. I am sorry. But in life, The miracle is that it is not your failure that counts. It is how you fix it. It is how we fix it. How we say sorry to each other. How black and white, Afrikaans and Xhosa, Zulu and Pedi, Setswana, Bafokeng, Pondo, Griqua, Nama, Khoisan. It's how we as a country look at each other and say sorry. Let's not forget the past. We both lost. All of us lost. We lost Peter. We lost Paul. We lost Anton. We lost Vusi. We lost Anina. We all lost. But I thought, knowing that we lost, knowing that there was hatred, racism, differences of culture, history, taal, geskiedenis, I thought that we would be better. But you see, South Africa, the truth is, no one helped us. Did you hear me? No one helped us. No one wrote a book or a manual or a guideline. How do we fix this? I didn't get one. I don't think you got one as well. I never got an email or a letter saying, after 94, this is how we will get together. You see, both sides just left us. My leadership, your leadership, our leadership just walked away. And they said to our country, now you've got to sort this out between each other. They never helped us. This is the truth. They never told Vusi and Jan, this is what we need to do to get together. They never told the people from the Cape Flats and the people from Durbanville, Constantia, the people from Welkom, the people from Sandton, the people from Shasangove, the people from Khayelitsha, the people from Kayamandi, the people from Diepsloot, the people from Delft, the people from Ocean View, the people from Kwatema, the people of South Africa. They never told us how to do this. We just got through apartheid. We got through so much hate and divide that if you agree with me that we come through a miracle, Suid-Afrika, ons kom deur 'n wonderwerk. Want dit maak nie saak dat hulle ons net gelos het om te sien en klomp mekaar nie. Ons het. I don't know how we did it, except with the grace of God. That this country with its diversity, this country with its race, its religion, its history, its sorrows, its loss of men and women on the border, its loss in the struggle, that we kept it together. Wow. And I know what I'm talking about because I lived before apartheid and after. Both sides. We tried for 30 years under a government that was never prepared for being a government. That's right. The ANC was not ready, nor prepared, nor schooled to govern a country. It's true. Die ANC was nie reg nie, was nie geskool om 'n land oor te vat. This is a fact. The ANC got power after a sudden negotiation and said, run the country. And the people of the National Party, the leaders of the National Party, walked away. They got their pensions, and they said to the ANC, daar sy. And the African National Congress is a communistic, socialistic, nationalistic party. They're not a democratic, capitalistic society. So can you imagine taking over a country in 1994, a country that has been capitalistic, democratic in its own way, which that is debatable, and having to take it over while you communists, while your ideology is about nationalization and running things and turning things around and saying to people that everybody is equal, yet in communism that doesn't work. You see, in communism, everybody is equal. It's just that some are more equal than other. Ja, korrek, in communisme is almal gelyk. Maar jy sien, in ware communisme is ander net meer gelyk as ander. This is the truth. And here we sit 30 years later in an ANC that I don't recognize, an ANC I now despise, an ANC which for years now is no longer the party that I believed and dreamed of. A Mandela era of a Rainbow Nation. Ek wil gou praat met die Suid-Afrikaner, as ek mag, die wit is, die blank is. So verskoon my, excuse me quickly if I just spend some time in Afrikaans. En julle kan dit maar nou vat soos julle wil. Ek het niks om te verloor nie. Ek het die dood al gesien. Al wat ek het is my Here. So hoor my gou. Maandag het ek vir elke politieke leier in hierdie land gevra. As jy in die parlement is, doen ons net gou guns, maak gou 5 minute tyd. Ek het gevra dat jy net vir 5 minute Vryheidsfront, DA, IFP, ACDP. Ek het julle gevra om net 1 minuut 'n boodskap te maak op sosiale media vir ons boere. Net op te staan, man. Net vir 'n minuut jou preetsheid, jou belangrikheid te los en net gou 'n boodskap te doen vir ons plaasboere. Ek is die enigste een. Niemand het my gevolg nie. En toe doen ek 'n video oor die moorde op die Cape Flats en die moorde in Suid-Afrika nie. Geweld, en toe vra ek, kan ons net saamkom? Ek weet ons is 'n klein partytjie, maar ons het 'n magtige stem. Niemand nie. Ek praat nou van leiers, sogenaamde leiers. Jy sien, 'n politikus is maar net 'n mens. Inteendeel, as jy 'n politikus is, jy 'n dienskneg. Nou, dis wat ek doen. As daar probleme is by die Kaapse Kasteel, dan gaan ek soontoe soos ek vanoggend gegaan het. As daar probleme is in distrik 6, dan gaan ek. As daar probleme is op die plase, dan gaan ek. As die mense in die communities my roep in Menenberg en Mitchells Plain, dan strap ek my bulletproof en ek kom. Dis al wat ek weet. It's all I need. Nou wil ek gou-gou vir die Afrikaners iets sê. Daar's nie leiers nie. Die Afrikaners in die land, vat dit nou van my, want julle het baie van julle het al my klaar afgeskryf en gesê ek is 'n verraaier. Regtig? Kom ek sê gou vir julle. Vir ons as Afrikaners. Jesou manne. Jesou vroue. Ons kan net nie by mekaar staan nie. Ons haat mekaar. Ons gun mekaar niks. Ons kan nie saam staan as een volk en een nasie. Ons kan nie verenig nie. Ons kan nie die son op die ander mense laat skyn nie. Ons kan nie mekaar komplementeer nie. Ons kan nie 'n eenheid vind tussen mekaar nie. En dis hoekom die Afrikaner, die boeregemeenskap in Suid-Afrika uit mekaar uitval. En as ons een leier moet kies, net een, dan kan ons nie. Jy kan maar sê wat jy wil, jy kan maar doen wat jy wil. Dis hoekom ons 30 kerke het, 600 rugbyspanne, 40 partye, wat ons kan nie. Totdat die boerevolk nie verenig nie, totdat ons nie besef dat sonder eenheid is ons verdoem nie. Sonder een leier het ons nie 'n kans om ons plek in hierdie land te vestig nie. Dis hoekom ons 1780 Afrikaner bewegings het. Ek dink die laaste regte verkose leier van almal in die land was Paul Kruger. En ek is 'n Afrikaner. For those that missed what I've just said, I was speaking to the Afrikaans white Boere nation, being part as one, and saying that whilst we are divided as a language, as a history, and as a nation, we will never be able to fight for a place around the table in this country. You see, the Zulus have a king, the Xhosas have a king, the Pondos have a king, the Sothos have a king, the Bafokeng has a king, even the Griqua. They know who their leaders are. We don't. The white, colored, and Indian minority in this country have no leaders. None. And now what you've got is you've got political parties that are playing racial games in this country. That's right. They're trying to take the colored vote or the black vote or the white vote. And you look at them and people say, but you're trying to score points here. Yeah, that seems to be politics. But it's not a game that I'm going to play. I don't go for color. I go for heart. I don't go for race. I go for South African. And if that keeps the United Independent Movement a small, underfunded party, because it talks the truth every week as a leader to the country, it stands in God, and it doesn't choose color, then I am fine with it. So be it. Then I'll rather be a small restaurant with 5 tables, but cook the best food for the people coming and visiting me than a restaurant with 600 tables and it's mass produced. Hlala phansi. Hamba. Daar gaan jy. Then we will remain the voice. Then we won't fight for power and money and greed. I don't want it. Now I might be shocking people, but you know what? I don't care. From my heart, we will continue speaking the truth. We will continue standing up as a small fist, and we will keep on fighting for white and black and colored and Indian, not to be called white, black, colored, and Indian. For the rest of the parties, go for your people, not us, not the UIM. We want to fight for the people that were born in this country. We want to fight for jobs and justice. Jobs and justice. That's it. Next year, we've got to go into an election. People are dreaming of victory and replacing the ANC and fighting this and fighting that. And the UIM, the only prayer that we've got is that we will be given a voice in Parliament no matter what. Because if we have a voice there, no matter how many, what we get is because of you. Your love, your trust, your patience. Mamela Makabane, unomslanje. Apa igomso. Apu gamalan uskansonso, uzanethemba, uvuyu, uvusi. And yes, it doesn't matter. Mamela, uskansonso loves you. It doesn't matter. Black or white. But what matters is that we don't discriminate. That we don't tell the colored and the Indian and the white population, Suga. 30 years later, it's wrong. This new law, this Equity Act, it's reverse racism. That's not the Mandela dream. BEE is not the Mandela dream because it failed the people it was supposed to help. This is a fact, Nomslaj. That truth hurts. Sometimes I feel that I'm not getting anywhere at full sewer. And if there's one group of people, here it comes. If there's one group of people that I want to touch tonight, which no one speaks to, niemand praat met hierdie groep mense nie, dan wil ek vanaand met jou praat. And that is the youth, the young people of this country. Ons jong seuns en ons jong dogters. Our young sons and daughters. This is a message for you. This is not on behalf of the UIM. This is not on behalf of a party or a politician. This is on behalf of Neil. We don't want to fail you as the youth of this country. Ons wil julle nie drop nie. Inteendeel, ons wil julle nie teleurstel nie. To the young people, the young lions of this country, forgive us. Forgive us, older people, for what we are doing, how we are arguing, fighting, and taking your future and gambling with it. I am sorry to the youth of this country. Ek is jammer. Want jy sien, ons ouer mense moet weet. You see, we don't own today. And we don't own the future. We are the custodians of your future as the young people. And we are stuffing it up. Ons maak gemors daarvan. So here's my heart to the young people of this country, vir die jong mense. Ons gaan dit regkry vir julle. Vir al die jong mense wat oor see boer in Amerika, die families wat daar is, in Europa, waar ook al julle is in Dubai. Hierdie oom is baie lief vir julle. En ek gaan fight dat ons dit regkry. To all the South Africans overseas, earning a living now on the farms in America, in the UK, in the Middle East, wherever you are, you have my word. I am not going to give up. I'm going to fight until I can't fight anymore. You have my word. I know you don't trust us the elder people. I know that you've got no reason to trust us. Soon I will be a grandfather. In the next 8 days, my daughter Monet is going to have my grandson. I'm doing it for my grandson. To that grandson of mine, who's not born yet, your grandfather, Neil de Beer, is going to love you, fight for you, so that you can grow up in a country that I love. Jou oupa, wat jou binnekort gaan vashou. Ek gaan vir jou fight. Ek gaan jou nie drop nie. En jou oupa het pelle. Jou oupa het vriende. Jou oupa het mense wat saamstem met jou oupa. Dat hierdie land is ons land. En al gaan ek dood, dan is dit die laaste ding wat jou oupa vir jou kan sê. Ons het beklei. Ons het aanhou geveg. So to all the grandfathers out there, to all the grandmothers, soon I'll join you. Soon I'll be that elite group of people that will be a granddad and a grandmom. I can't wait. But we need another chance for our kids. To those that don't agree with me, no problem. This is not for you. Go choose your own leader, your own party, and your own belief. But in my house, we will serve my God, and we'll be patriots of the Republic of South Africa. My house. So the ice cream award tonight of the pathetic grouping in this country that must receive this ice cream of the UIM tonight, to the total entire African National Congress of today. Shame on you. Shame on you. Julle kan julle koppe hang in skaamte. All of you. All of you. And this evening's Hand on Heart Award, hierdie aand se hand op hart, vir erkenning vir 'n ongelooflike daad. Tonight's Hand on Heart Award will go to every farmer in this country. Every farmer tonight. And if you agree with me on TikTok and on Facebook, let's see your hearts. Show me the hearts and show me the likes for every farmer in this republic. Because no matter if you are murdered, threatened, and not supported by this government, we love and respect and miss you. Aan elke boer in hierdie land, inteendeel die boere oor die wêreld waar ook al julle is. Al hierdie hartjies wat julle sien, is vir julle. Moenie opgee nie. Julle is belangrik vir ons. En ons gaan aanhou beklei vir julle waterregte, vir julle regte om te boer soveel as wat ons kan. Yeah, today is a hard day for me because I'm fighting District 6, our castle, all our monuments, our war veterans, those in the SANDF and in the SADF, all the war veterans. I'm fighting for our police, law enforcement, traffic, firemen, firewomen, nurses, doctors, every essential service. My tears are for you, our teachers, the people that work in our stores, in our shops, the people that fix where they can fix. So that's my talk tonight. It's my talk tonight. That we unite. That we get together. That we realize that this country is worth fighting for. That this country is worth going to an election next year in God and in belief that if we all get together, the 17 million people that did not vote in the last elections, the 17 million unvoted, registered voters. This is a message for you, not those people that voted for the political parties of the past. It's for you, the people that sit there tonight and don't know who to vote for, that doesn't know, that doesn't believe, that doesn't trust anybody anymore. This message is for you. I joined politics because of you. As jy nie weet vir wie om te stem nie, as jy nie wil stem nie, Julle is die belangrikste stemme in die land, want julle is 17 miljoen mense wat hierdie land uit die ANC en die EFF se hande kan hou. Hoor my Suid-Afrika, julle moet my hoor. Ons moet stembus toe gaan. As almal wat nie gestem het, stembus toe gaan, dan draai ons die land om. We changed this country. If that was not the truth, I wouldn't sit here. I would leave politics and I would go do my normal business like I successfully did before. I am in the UIM because of hope and because I believe that 17 million people can turn the future of this country around. If there was ever a reason to go stand one day of your life, just one day, give one day of your life next year, go make that sacrifice. Like I am sacrificing my time, my life to get involved. Like many suffered their lives away. Your parents, some died for this country, no matter what side. At least you can honor this country with that. Doesn't matter who you vote for, obviously. I'd like you to vote for us. I'd like you to vote for the party in the country that really is normal people. We are not politicians. We are you. Give us that chance. Give us that support. But if you don't, you cannot vote the ANC and EFF into power. I'm sorry. Just go vote. And if we do, we will change the nation. We will have a country where there's law and order, where there's respect, where the Vusis of the world and the Jannies of the world and the Peters and the Neils and the Anitas and the Vuyukasis, where you can have a country that belongs to all of us, to every one of us, no matter your race, no matter your religion, as long as you're a South African. Ja, I'm exhausted. Julle het my maak lag en julle het my maak huil vanaand. Maar ek is passievol. I'm passionate about you. This morning at 7 o'clock, I was at the Cape Town Castle. I gave you my word, I will go. I did. And we will change that place. Next week, I'm at District 6 in Cape Town to go to the people of District 6 and to also fight with them. And then we're going to go visit the rural area of farms in next week, visit some farmers in our area, take them a small little present on your behalf, personally. We've chosen about 5 or 6 farmers in the Western Cape. That's where I am, and we're going to drive to them, do a live with them, and just give them something from us. Random farmers. Just going to drive on the farm and take them a little bit of a parcel from us. That's my story. I'm also going to, hopefully this weekend, visit a couple of soup kitchens. It's winter, it's cold. Give some vegetables to some people that really, in our community, that need it. And if every one of us, every week, just does something for someone else, we'd better and be better and live better South Africa. Dankie vir julle tyd. Is lief vir julle almal. Al is julle nie vir my partymal wat hier is nie. I'm not everybody's Olofberg. Maar 'n Olofie en 'n lekker braai, 'n bit of cheese en nyama, 'n bunny chow. That's South African. And all our South Africans overseas, may God bless you. We miss you. Yes, we do. You can never be an ex-South African. You are just a South African finding him or herself in another country. We look forward to your return to visit. And if I come overseas soon, I'm coming to talk to you there. We'll let you know and come give a real South African hug to each other. En die Suid-Afrikaners wat hierso is, mag hier julle seën. Jammer dat ek vanaand besluit het om my speech op te donder. Maar ek wou net met julle praat hoe ek voel. So verskoon my. Lief vir julle, mag die Here julle seën, mag God se grootste genade oor julle wees. I will do some dua for you, inshallah. I want to say to our people, our Hindu faith, you know, one of the places I spoke to when I went to Durban for the first time was in a Hindu temple. And I was blown away as a Christian being invited into a Hindu church. And I prayed with them that day. So to the community in Durban, my Hindu friends that WhatsApp me and send me your blessings, namaste. Thank you. We are all different, yet so the same. God bless you. Thank you for listening to me. Send those emails. Neil, N-E-I-L, our moderators here, please post it. My email address, and yes, I answer 320 a day, personally. Even if it gets more, I don't care, but send me an email. N-E-I-L, Neil, at uimsa.org. That's it. Neil, N-E-I-L, Neil at uimsa.org. Send me an email. I'll try and get back, but I'll give you my word, I will. Stuur vir my 'n e-pos. Ek gee nie om wat jy vir my stuur nie, solank dit net 'n lou is en jou gedagtes en wat jy dink. Stuur dit vir my. Ek weet nie van alle politieke leiers wat dit doen nie. Jy sien, ek is nie 'n politieke leier nie. Ek is nie 'n leier nie. Ek is net 'n Suid-Afrikaner wat omgee. Moer. Ek is lief vir my land. Neil by uimsa.org. Send me that email. Love you. Have a good week. Be strong for the people in the country. Stay warm. And if you can't love yourself, love another. Remember South Africa first. God number one. Thank you for joining me. Love you. And see you next week, Wednesday. So lank leef. Bye-bye. Cheers. Bye-bye, everybody. So that's TikTok. Bye-bye.